Story on r/no sleep by Emma Gray Rose. My twin sister's name is Kit. We're both 15. She's about the meanest sister you could ask for. When I was 7, she held me down, chopped my head with some plastic kitty scissors. I ended up looking like I was wearing a football helmet every day. And that's how I got the nickname Helmet. It stuck for about 2 years. On my 10th birthday, she shoved my face into the cake at the end of Happy Birthday. My mum grounded her for 2 weeks. I had just blown out the candles and smiled for the camera when I got a big hit of frosting on my nose. I pulled my head out and bursted into tears. My mum had spent a whole hour curling my hair for the party. It was still curled, but caked in icing and sprinkles. A year later I got a cat. I named him Pluto. He was big and soft and black. Kit snuck into my room one night and took him. I went looking for Pluto everywhere. I finally found him in Kit's closet. She had hung him up by the legs with a piece of string and tied him to a coat hanger. When I turned around, there she was, maniacally laughing. I never thought my sister was normal. Last year, in the girls' bathroom, she wrote this rumor about me. It's been circulating ever since. I knew it was her because I went into the store and could tell. Right there, it was Kit's evil handwriting. She signed it, yours truly. But what I'm going to tell you is even less normal. School got out 45 minutes ago. When I got on the bus, there was no seats left. I usually end up walking when this happens. Kit always gets on a bus early, so she's never not got a seat. I was just about to walk off when Kit stood up in disbelief and said, "Why would you do that? You can sit next to me." And I did. She spent the whole bus ride telling me how nice my red sweater was. "I thought you said this morning I looked like a tube of ketchup." Kit smiled. "I was just joking, Ali." Then she hugged me. As you could imagine, I sat there stiff as a board until she let me go. Then she asked, "Do you need help with your math class? I know you're struggling." Kit is smart and good at math. My aunt called her Miss Mathematical Genius. Last night I asked Kit to help me with my homework. She did. I turned it in this morning. My math teacher handed it back. My score, 0. "No, I'm okay," I said. "Are you sure? I know what I did to you. Your homework wasn't funny." "Then why'd you do it?" "Well, it was funny. But I realized today that it wasn't really funny." She's sitting over there in front of her computer right now. We're both in the living room. I'm on the sofa. She's got a big happy smile on her face and has been going on about stuff like, "We should go shopping this weekend." "For what?" "I don't know." She shuts the top of her laptop and swings a chair around to face me. "Anything." "We never go shopping." "Exactly." I've got my homework in my lap on top of my math book, and I've been chewing on this pencil since I sat down. I take it out of my mouth and say, "What's new with you, kid?" "What?" "This whole thing you're doing." I tap the pencil and I point at her. "This?" "Ellie, I know I've been a terrible sister." I've got her phone hidden under my bum. I take it out. I've been waiting for this exact moment. "What's this then?" I'd gone through Kit's phone the minute she left it sitting on the counter. I'm fed up with Miss Nice Guy. Since when does Kit have a soul? I haven't heard her whistle since the time she poured hot gravy on my head after Thanksgiving dinner at Aunt Gloria's house. But there she is, whistling a Christmas carol when it's not even Christmas. "Where'd you find that?" she says. "Where you left it. You're not supposed to have that." "I bet you aren't supposed to have 500 Bing searches on your demon possessions either." "Whatever. How'd you get possessed?" "No clue, Ellie." "I'm sure you have a clue." "That's not the point." "Well," I put her phone down. "What a nice demon you've got there." "I wouldn't say that." I would. No, really. No, really what? I need to get it out, Ellie. How do you plan on that? I need your help. First off, I don't know how to do that. Second, even if I did, I'm not so sure I'd want to. I can't do it myself. Why? Because everything I found says someone else has to do it. I'll weigh the factors. A nice kid, and a not so nice kid. Please, Ellie, for me. Kit is desperate. I think it's the first time she's ever asked me for anything, besides the time she asked me to grab her jacket, and then she'd gone and shoved me in the closet with it. I spent 4 hours with that closet with her jacket. I stand. I give her phone back and lean on the desk. I say, so what's in it for me?